Good morning. Hope everyone's having a fabulous day. I'm waiting for my other one to kick on so I can turn the volume off. I don't know why it takes so long, 30 seconds or something. Anyway. Oh, look, I got a notification for me. How strange. Okay, my volume's off. We're good. I didn't intend to do a live. I had no intentions of doing a live, that's for sure. And I'm not sure even what I want to say. Hi, Terry Lynn. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hello, Shelly. Good morning. Yes, it's a fabulous morning. Can I talk about my fabulous morning? I think that's what we're going to do today is talk about my fabulous morning. So, it's been a minute since I don't even know. I see I'm getting few and far between. At least I've been on here not too long ago. Yes, everybody, happy birthday to Terry. Today's her birthday. Today's someone else's birthday, and happy birthday to them. I'm not going to put that on this part, but happy birthday. Hey, Christy. So good to see you. I wish I was on here to do my content again. That's not the case. So, Christy, if you wanna leave, I'm so sorry. I love you being here. I'm not trying to say go away, but the stuff that happens around here right now and what I've been going through for the past year and a half and almost 2 years actually, and it's just enough. Enough is enough, and I don't know how to draw that line any closer, any more visible for anyone to see. But there is a line, and I want that line to be as clear as possible, and I thought I was before. But obviously not. So this morning, everybody knows, right? Oh, wait, that's my cameras and stuff. Give me half a second to... I didn't have any of this together. I had to chuck it up and throw it out there. Yes. Give me that. I don't think that's what I want to oh, hold on. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So this here, it'll be there for you in just 1 second. So this here is my notifications. I woke up to notifications this morning. I think everybody knows where I'm going now, right? So I woke up to these notifications. It says it's sharing on my side. Is it sharing on your side? I don't see it. What the heck did I do this time? Why can't I get stop screen sharing, present? What the heck? You can see it? Why can't I see it? I'm so confused. Oh, I don't know what happened. It took me back on the timeline. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, so right there in the middle, right there. Mentioned you. Only Hands mentioned you. Okay, I did a video, a premiere. I don't even know when. I've thought I had said my piece to make my piece and to go steps forward from here. Obviously, other people can't handle that. So I'm being mentioned by the person who was harassing me that their channel. Do we argue about what happened to that channel? Oh yeah, Terry, you were tagged. We'll get into that. Okay. So there you were tagged. And here's what we were tagged in. 7:53 this morning, my time, Central Time. I wasn't going to read all this. Terry, if you want this, I have this too. But see, she's talking to you. This Only Hands account was set up almost a year after the live stream reaction I had done on BTU. I'm tagged. I'm visibly tagged in this. That's me, tagged by the person who's been harassing me all this time. That's me right there, tagged by the person harassing me over and over and over and over again. When is it going to end? When does it end? When do you stop tagging me? And oh, I can turn my tags off. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to hide from my abuser. I should not. That is not how this world works. We don't hide from the people who are abusing us over and over and over again. You get taken care of at some point in time, and it stops. It should stop. One of us is going to end up hurt. Remember that word, hurt? I'm so livid right now that you had the audacity to put me in there again. And look down here. So you got Terry tagged at the top. You got me tagged in the first paragraph. Down here you have Bliss Chris, Selfie Queen Cindy, and JJ. All tagged. You tagged all these people. And then down at the very last end, most of it's to Terry. I'll go for that. But down at the end, that like it or not, there will be hand content as well as other content exposing the lies and laughing at everyone. So that back here, this what you're calling a reaction I had done on BTU, I showed that reaction. I showed that. What you did was you went after my mental health. I did a mental health video and you reacted to it twice. Not once, but twice. You went over and laughed at my mental health and said you're going to continue to do this shit. And I am so over you. You need to leave me the fuck alone. How clear does that need to be? And these people that you have tagged in this thing, they're on their own mission right now with somebody else, and how they're being harassed. I'm being harassed and I want it to stop. And I don't know what it's going to take to stop. And if anybody knows who this person is, send it my way. I am done with this. About ready to start a GoFundMe to find your ass. I am so over it. So then it's not about what's in it. It's about you tagging me. You tagged me and had no fucking reason to. You went over my mental health video. I've not done shit to you. I want this to stop. And I don't know what it's going to take other than locking your ass up or taking your income or doing whatever it needs to happen. So here is the edited version. Now they've changed their name to only grab the popcorn's hands, only whatever. I don't know. It's there. Sorry. I am shaking. I'm livid. I had an anxiety attack this morning. That this is not okay. But you notice that Terry's tag's been changed up here. See how it's like incomplete, so you can't see the tag anymore. There's my @ down here in the bottom part of it. You can't see my name anymore. It happened though, right? And it's in my notifications. You did this to me again. You don't get to keep doing this. You messed up all the other ones so that people can't see what you're doing. You don't get to hide your hands and do dirty stuff. You just don't. See right here how they're not complete? You can't see their names in the tags. What's it going to take to make this stop? Your fake ass fucking apology. I had my say. I made my peace with myself, not with you. And then you continue to disrupt my peace. Why? Why do you think you need to disrupt my peace? You're going to continue this? That's what you said in the last thing, is I'm going to continue laughing at everyone. Like you laughed at my mental health? Yeah. You're nasty, vile. And if those people that you tagged up there want to continue their little hanging around with this and dealing with this, you reap what you sow. Thank you, Terry. I'm sorry, I have not been reading chat. I've been looking at my screenshots over here. No, why was I tagged? Why was I tagged? Why is anybody tagged? But why was I tagged? So you could take some digs at Terry while digging at my mental health again? I told you what you did to my mental health. I am holding that. I am not letting that go. I'm taking care of myself. And I have said, like when Mad Nutter come out and said his little 2 cents afterwards, tagging me, I don't have to stop block my tags. I don't have to. You know, normal people do tag each other. Like Chicago can tag me, Shelly can tag me, Terry Lynn can tag me, Christy Yant can tag me, my other Rusty Truck, my people I talk to can tag me. There's not a problem with that. Where the problem comes is when you're harassing people and you're tagging them to harass them and to incite anxiety and cause problems. That's where the tags come into problem. I shouldn't have to block anybody. I shouldn't have to, with you especially. I have reports at the police station ready when I find out who you are. And I will eventually. Terry Lynn says she's mad because I commented on the Juggy Rat account. Had nothing to. I've not even tagged. I've not been on. You're right. It has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. And showing that the other ads are co-signing. Yeah, and you know, are they co-signing her shit? That's her dragging them into that. That's her putting that there. Are they co-signing this shit? Are they on that team over there that is harassing me, that's been harassing me? I said it was Jughead and it was Popcorn. 20 months, 18 months. So 16 months, whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's almost 2 years and it's enough. Are is she dragging you into this or are you co-signing this shit? She believed it when she did it. I don't know what you're talking about, Chicago. I'm telling you, my head is all over the fucking place right now. I don't know that they are. I mean, they want to say people don't call out things publicly. And I told everybody why I didn't call nothing out publicly because I was dealing with my own shit from this person right here. So I wasn't really calling it. I wasn't standing up for Tyra anymore. I wasn't standing up for Shelly, Chicago, myself. I wasn't standing up for myself. So I wasn't calling anybody out publicly. But if you're going to be out there calling people publicly, I don't even know what to say anymore. This has affected real lives. This has done irreparable harm. Popcorn believed her friends had her back when she did at them. Since they haven't publicly disavowed that, they sure are, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna accuse anybody of anything other than what I see with my own eyes, So it's possible. Terry Lynn, it's, thank you. I appreciate your apology, but you didn't mention me. You didn't say that I agreed with you or that I was part of your whatever your comments were to. I see. I didn't know. I thought maybe they happened on her channel. I don't know because the way she spoke to you, and like I said, I have the you can have the screenshots if you weren't able to see them before you were untagged, but they're still on her channel. They're just edited now at this point. But I was most definitely tagged. We were all definitely tagged. I'm sick. I'm sick and tired. I wanted to stop. That was I said what I needed to say, but I'm not gonna. I don't know if I even finished that thought since I am all over the fucking place. So I said what I wanted to say in that last one, and I moved away from it. I moved on. And here I am being spoke on again. And then what you're speaking on is where you were attacking my mental health. So it's like, what in the hell? Like, you just don't fucking get it, do you? You're the most ignorant imbecile. I just don't get it. You think you're so smart. You really do. You come off as like, I'm the most intelligent alpha queen on the fucking YouTube. I don't care. I don't care. You're not. I've watched it. I've watched how you spell. I've watched how you talk. You're just mean and nasty. That's all there is to it. You have a quick tongue. You're good with your tongue. That's all. Other than that, no. What are you laughing at? I'm sorry, I keep going back and forth between the chat and not the chat. I do apologize. She has a slick mouth. I give her that. She's quick with it. She can, spit that shit out. But other than that, oh, you're laughing that she's the smartest. Yeah. I'm sick to my stomach. My head is spinning. I don't know anybody else where it feels like someone's got their hands over your ears and you can't hear, but you can hear, but you can't hear, that it's my anxiety. It's what you do to me. And I hope you're happy. I'm here to tell you, you are succeeding in life. You have accomplished all the accomplishments you have ever wanted to accomplish. But why can't you leave me alone? Why was it even necessary? I mean, I read that and it's majority towards Terry Lynn, but it's also saying that you don't give a fuck what anybody feels or thinks and you're going to continue to act the way you act. That's what you said. So why was I tagged in it after my video of what you've done to me? That you felt the need to continue to poke that injury. Hi, Eldon. I'm trying to. I don't know when it's ever going to stop. And somebody's going to come up with the name. Somebody's going to find it. And then we'll have to end it the way, other people are taking their stuff and ending it or trying to dead it. We'll do that. So, yes, let's not forget it's Terry Lynn's birthday. Happy birthday, Terry Lynn. And to other little wee one out there. I'm at a loss of words for how to continue, how you continue to do this. Oh, okay. So I do want to say, because I've been reading this. Where did it say? Oh, sorry. One more back. As far as the original video on here that you all, and does that mean me too, since I'm tagged in it? Because I didn't participate in whatever you're talking about. So that you're clutching your pearls about, you morons are the one that had it removed. I didn't have anything of yours removed. I don't know what happened to your channel, but you put up here. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Here it is. Y'all claim anything you want about my other channel, which is the Grab the Popcorn channel that I was talking about in my last video. I said I wanted every video my name in it deleted. That's what I said. You took the channel down. You took the channel down. When you click on any link that comes from your channel, it says removed by the YouTube account holder. That's you, not from YouTube, the account holder. Said it was for a copyright strike that was related to music played during a live that you didn't see the notification for and missed the opportunity to mute or remove the segment. That's not true. That is not true. And remember that hamster wheel? Oh gosh, why do you trigger me so bad? I don't know, but you did it again because the hamster wheel. Remember the hamster wheel in my video? The hamster wheel? It's like you just can't move on with life. You can't live a decent life in this world. I don't understand it. But anyway, back to the copyright. They don't take your videos for copyright music. They do not take your videos for copyright music. Do you hear me? They don't take videos for copyright music. They take your money. They take the ad revenue that you could potentially make off of that. I have copyrighted music on my videos occasionally, and they just take the money. They don't take the video. Thank you everybody for wishing happy birthday to Terry Lynn. It's her birthday, and despite the nonsense, it's still her birthday. We're going to give her birthday one way or the other. What did Chicago say? Yes, nope, I don't know. I have so many copyright videos. They take a portion of your money when you earn it. That's true. So okay, in my opinion, is you got copyright struck 3 times, in my opinion. It could be anything, but you took them down. So it says taken down by the YouTuber. Otherwise, it would say that you've been removed for TOS violations. So I don't know what story you want to spin or why you want to spin it or how that makes you any better for somebody have taken a copyright claim. Copyright claims with videos up so they can take your money. Exactly. They don't take the content ever. We've all had them. I mean, I say we are all, but a lot of people in here at least have uploaded a video and has gotten a music copyright strike. I mean, it's not even a copyright strike. What is copyright claim? Sorry, claim. My words are escaping me, but that is a copyright claim, not a strike. The last I remember was she was playing Roadhog live, and she said she didn't have to take it down, and she was playing it straight through without using fair use. So, if anything were to have taken her down, you know what though? Everything you put out is so disturbing and nasty and hateful. It could be anything from you showing, but you took it down. That's how we're going to keep going back to, it says it was taken down by you. So you could have been smacked for not deleting videos that had true copyright strikes on them. If I remember, it was either Hogettes or Roadhog did copyright strikes on you. Not positive. All of the doxing and stuff that people put in privacy complaints on, all of the, yeah, she's a liar, plain and simple. The one thing you keep saying, I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. You are the biggest liar out here. I don't understand how you can continue to have that word come out of your mouth. I'm not a liar. You are a liar. You're a doxer. You're a harasser. You're an abuser. You're everything. You're all of it. And a liar on top of all of it. I'm not going to keep doing this with you. At some point, you're going to get what you deserve for it. If that's what I after my video, I made peace with myself and in my heart to move forward. And I was ready to, for myself, for my own sanity. But I'm not going to keep sitting back here being tagged by you for nonsense when you know damn well I have police reports on you. You know I do. But you keep doing it. She's a crazy old bat. Can't believe she's still pulling this girl. I can't either. I can't, especially after I was like, enough. Enough is enough. But I'm not going to sit quietly and keep taking the bullshit anymore. I'm just not. I played that long game. I played the court game. I played the thing. She's an anonymous account. Anonymous. I'm sitting behind an avatar right now, but y'all have seen my face. You know who I am. I'm not anonymous. Just because I don't use my government name and I am not anonymous. That is anonymous. And you've hid behind that anonymity for far too long to do nasty, vile things. All of her content is full of lies, harassment, and bullying. Nothing original. She won't stop because this is who she is. I agree with that. I do believe this moral fiber is who she is made up of this. That's why, Juggy Rats, wherever you are, I'm sure you're listening. But I don't believe what you're putting out there, because that person that you keep showing and doxing over there, that person has a life. That person has life in them. Their husband has life in them. They are living life. They have accomplishments and contribute to society. And I don't believe that to be the people we're talking about. And I can't believe that to be the people we're talking about. So my email address is out there, B2UYT for YouTube, B2U YouTube, the YT at gmail.com. If you got more than what you're showing, fine. But otherwise, no, because those people have a life. They're vibrant. They laugh and they smile and they, no, you can't tell me that that's the same people. It's not. Sick and twisted loser who gets off on destroying people's mental health. Exactly. Oh, exactly. She got what she wanted. She got all that she wanted. So she can own every bit of it. Step the fuck up and own it. I'll give you the fucking prize. You want the trophy? I'll hand it to you with my own two hands in a court of law. Yeah, those people are happy and married, and yeah, no, that's not. I don't. Juggy Rat, sorry. Sorry, Juggy Rat. Those are not the same. Not the same. The mentality, the makeup, it's no. Mm-mm. Not Denise. Yeah, and then I don't know. I don't agree with doxing anybody, regardless of which side. I don't want to dox this person. I want this person to be held accountable. I want it personally. I want it. I don't want, shorts and videos and community posts, and that's not the intent. I want justice at this point. And if you're going to keep tagging me, it's just going to keep adding to. Do you see? I mean, like, how long has it been? And then you lost your channel. You took your channel down, however you want to word that. And then here you are doing it again. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't even know why it has to be said. Breathe. I had a grocery order this morning and I got my coffee creamer, so that did help because I didn't have any when I first woke up to this. Different wedding rings. Takes a diamond bish to know a diamond bish. Rings are way different. Denise has a really nice diamond engagement band and wedding ring. I know, yeah. I'm just happy I had my coffee creamer. I would have drank that stuff black. I drink it black sometimes, but I needed it today. So I appreciate y'all coming. I appreciate you listening to my rant and my anger and my anxiety and my pain. It's all the things and a lot of other things, and it just needs to I don't know why it didn't stop. I don't know why my name was tagged this morning. I have no idea. And then to mention the live stream where you talked about my mental health and you laughed and laughed. It's so funny. And then what did you say? Because you exist and you shouldn't. That was in that live stream. In that same live stream that you think was a reaction. That's where that come from. It's in there. Yeah, nobody thinks Pop is Denise. I'm telling you, that woman's too much of a woman. Picture Popcorn grumpy in her office all day. She's not that Denise lady who lives a happy, fulfilled life. That's my whole, no. I'm sorry, Juggy Rat. So sorry, but that is not what's, you're going to have to try again or give up some real hard proof because that's not it. And I don't even want people doxing people if they do find them. I want it in my email address. I don't want the like, here, look at this. And send it to me. I'll send it to the police department. That's all I want. Because I should have a protective order, but like against who? Jane Doe, like everybody on YouTube? No, we're not doing that. Aside from that, there's criminal charges to be filed on this one. Stop it. Still putting a bounty on the head. No. Zeller Bapa. I just want the court to have it. That's all. No one with a fulfilled life acts the way Popcorn does. She has to be completely miserable to pay so much attention to people who want nothing to do with her. That exactly. That's there's no way you can convince me that someone who owns businesses and has children who are living a great life and would participate in that kind of nonsense. I can't. Yep. Just the legal info. That's all. We're not out to harm anybody publicly. Well, I mean, publicly I will in a court of law, publicly. Seeking information, making it transactional, private for serving only. Yeah. Where to send the paperwork, who to send it to, whose name to put on the paper. If you're big enough to do all this, just fucking inbox it to me yourself. I'm not out to publicly put that out there. Popcorn, that's for you. Only Hands Popcorn, I don't know what you change your name to. Grab the popcorn, Only Hands, Popcorn with Only Hands, whatever the fuck you want to go by. Take your anonymous self over to my inbox and put your legal name, address, and stuff so I can send the paperwork, and then we'll just go from there privately in a public court of law. But we'll go from there. Thank you, Eldon. I appreciate you, Eldon. I know you're all over the place and, and you're very, you support a lot of people and we appreciate that. And I appreciate that you're glad I exist, and I appreciate you that you exist for us too, because you have positivity all the time. She clearly needs ramifications if she can't walk away like a grown-up. Obviously, I dumb me after that. I was like, you know what? The channel's gone. I didn't ask for the channel to be gone, but the channel was gone. And I had somewhat relief for a moment that all my doxes and all that stuff was gone in a quick fill swoop instead of, one video at a time or anything like that. So dumb me thought, okay, we can probably continue on in life at this point. But no, No, we can't. Obviously, we can't. So we're not going to. I really did think that I might just like move on, but obviously she can't be grown and admit her wrongs and take down all the doxes and nastiness and move forward in life. But she continues, like, even at the end of this, she's going to continue. That's her exposing the lies and laughing at everyone. What lies, first of all? But, I guess that's interpreted to you, but laughing at everyone, that's not laughing what you've been doing. You may think it's funny to damage people in this way, but Queen of Karma, this is from the formerly Grab the Popcorn. Um she was then Only Hands, and then she's now combined. Sorry. I don't even know what she's called anymore, honestly. Only Grab the Popcorn's Hands, I think, is what she changed it to this morning. Um but it's the same person. I don't know. Hi and welcome. Sorry. This is the one who did the if you watched any of my video from the last one, which you did, you commented on, um that's the same person, the exact same person. I know, Eldon. I know, Eldon, you did. You tried. We gotta give you some credit where credit is due. You tried. I don't even want to be talking about this, y'all. I don't. Like, I said my words. I was done with her. And then the next day I was tagged by Mad Nutter, and I told him I was done with him. YouTube removed her legal paperwork was sent in. YouTube removed her channel. Legal paperwork was sent in. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Okay. But when you click on any of the links that from her channel, it says that it was removed by, what is the actual? I have the thing somewhere. It says removed by the YouTube account holder, I think. I'll quote it. Hold on just a second. Give me 1 second. This video is no longer available because the uploader removed their YouTube channel. Closed their YouTube account. I apologize. It was going too fast. This video is no longer available. They closed their YouTube account. Well, okay, since you're in here anyway, Hogettes, did you or Roadhog, either way, as a couple separately, whatever, either way, did y'all not copyright strike her for using your material over and over? Rebus. So are you, hold on, I got too much going on. Are you okay with Mrs. Hogg now that you and Patty, etc.? Now are you and Patty, etc.? They support all that stuff. I hoped Popcorn would do better, obviously. Oh, but like all your shit's all over Popcorn's channel, right? So Rebus, I had a high, I'm not even, I am not picking sides on anybody at this point. I like you, Rebus, but no, this can blow your mind all you want to. You have people sharing your stuff that is over there. Oh, no, 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 no. I know, like, I can't stop the tagging. You can't stop the sharing. I'm not saying like that, but like, are you denouncing that? Because she thinks she's got you in your pocket right now, or you in her pocket right now. So it's not about be out. I'm not picking sides. I am not picking sides on anything. I am gaining information. If you know who Popcorn is, I'll take it from you. I will take it from Mrs. Hogg, Mr. Hogg, any of them. Whoever has the information that I need, my email is btoyouyt, btu YouTube YT at gmail.com. I don't care who has it. I am in that position. If you watched my other video, you'll know why I'm in that position. And I know my video is 2 hours long. Go towards the end of it and you'll get the gist of why I am where I am. Because I exist. So that's where I'm at. And I was tagged today. So you coming in here saying, am I okay with her? Am I okay with Patty? I see what they do. I've seen what's happened. I've seen what's been going around over the years. So for you to come in and act like this is something that I'm okay with her because for everything she's ever done, no. But are you okay with Popcorn? That's where I'm coming from. Because she does think she has you. Like, oh, my buddy Rebus. I mean, that's where it's at. Anyway. Okay. Hoggets. I 100% agree. Subpoena John or Jane Doe in court. You can 100% do that. It's a small fee. No, it's not. I mean, I get what you're saying, but no, it's not. It takes more than just a subpoena. It can be done. I'm not saying it can't be done. I want to be very clear in where I'm at, but so it can be done, but it's going to cost a lot of money. And I don't have a lot of money. If you listen to my last video, I lost a year of income, nearly lost my life. A lot of things happened over this time from her. So I'm not in a position to pay an attorney to do all that needs to be done. And then for YouTube, once you get the stuff, you have to subpoena it through the state of California. So it's more than that. That's why I just want her name so I can take it over here to where I need to take it to, put it on the paperwork, and move forward from there. She's a grown adult who just on her own team. People need to stop making people choose sides, choose ourselves. I'm choosing life right now. Listen to my last video. I'm choosing to live, and I need this woman to stop and leave me alone. That's what I'm choosing. Thank you. Get all the info you can and sort it out later. I am open to whoever has the info, regardless of our past with each other. I don't care. Yeah, no, legal aid here does not do civil cases like that. They just don't. Who is she? She is anonymous. She is an abuser, harasser, doxer. That is why I don't know. I don't know who she is. If you can tell me who she is, well, I'll be good. Her handles are at grab the popcorn, at only hands, at only grab the popcorn's hands. I don't know. I don't know who she is. Yes, I understand. But a name right now, an address, those are more beneficial to me. Hi, Lisa. Oh, catching up's going to be hard to do. She is someone that pushed me to the brink. Yep, to the very brink. What world do lawyers take pro bono small civil cases? Yeah, they don't here. I don't know. I mean, I've been doxxed. If anybody, I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, like right smack in the middle between Dallas and Fort Worth. and they do not take those cases here. Well, we have a lot of resources that are drained here, so maybe the further north you go, the better off it is. I don't know. It's not good here, I'm telling you. It's messed up that people can terrorize others with no consequences just because they are anonymous. That's true. I mean, and I'm not against anonymous accounts. It's the actions that are happening. If she was just over there doing her thing and putting content and all that, I don't really care. I don't care if you don't use your real name. I don't care if you use an avatar or what else is there? A bee or I've seen others. I can't think of them right off the top of my head. But you know what I mean? A fake person, a little. I guess that's still an avatar, right? But the animated little talking things and stuff. But I don't care. It's the point of what you're doing that I care about. That's the problem. Is there an argument? See, that's a conversation. There's an argument to not have anonymous accounts because of people like her, and that's my complaint. That's my only complaint at this point. Yeah, if she was a right human and decent, she would contact my police department and give them her contact information. She can give it to me if she don't want to talk to them. We can go from there. I don't care how. It just needs to stop. I have a headache. I had to go look. Nope. I got an email, but it wasn't from them. That's true. YouTube should have to give info to the authorities. So, from what I've learned from my case, is that they can subpoena YouTube. And they still can after they get the name too, but for the name and information itself. But you have to, if you'll read the terms of service, you have to go through the California court because that's where YouTube is headquarters. So you have to go through California courts, and it's not just a district court. It's like the Supreme Court. Like you have to go way up and get a authorization to have them subpoenaed. So you have to start locally and then work your way up to that. And I'd just rather go straight to the court and be done with it. True. I'm not trying to convict her. And then it goes to the court and they will decide her fate and either guilty or not guilty. And that's true. Let them deal with it. Yeah. I truly forgot that one even existed. It was kind of it came up because recently several people called it out saying it was on a YouTube for Kids account. Not account. Like when you wait, Lisa, I don't think you've ever made content. But when you do, you can say, is this made for kids? And click a button. And mine are all not made for kids, so it's in a different category. But so my understanding was that it was in the kids side of YouTube, and that's what people were complaining about and why it came up recently. And so I had forgotten about it until people were, talking about where it was located at and who it was geared towards, children and all that stuff. And then now she decided that she's just going to use it. So is that not ban evading? If you seriously got your channel so she's not saying she took her channel down, which that's my thought. But if she got her channel taken down by YouTube, I didn't even think about that until just now. Are we ban evading if that's the case? if she was really banned. But is she really banned? That's what, I don't know. I have no clue what's really going on anymore. It's such a I haven't seen the name of what you're showing here. No, she just changed that this morning. I'm sorry. I apologize. See how it's edited? And this was, of course, at 8:22 a.m. Central Standard Time. And it was 33 minutes when I actually took the screenshot. And it was changed at that time. I know you're there, baby. But before that, it was only hands. It's the same. She changed the avatar and everything and edited it, and it all changed this morning. Well, yeah, it was on YouTube Kids. I'm guessing that it's not now. Like, I don't know. I'm not involved in. I've only heard rumor and seen what people have said because I've been really just moving forward. But I have noticed that it popped up that people were like saying this is a kids only account and it wasn't allowing comments. Well, then she said it does have comments and put comments on it, and then um I don't know, but she's back. She's back in full swing and doing her dirty and being nasty and tagging Terry Lynn, me, Bliss Chris, Selfie Queen Cindy, and JJ in a post this morning, and I don't appreciate it. That's where we're at today. She's full of it. What is the coincidence of her channel being taken down by YouTube right after your stream on her? Get the fuck out of here. And coincidence, that's, yeah. I don't think YouTube took it down. I just don't. You're going to have to show the email where it says your channel was deleted by YouTube because of what you've done. I don't even know. I don't know who's friends with who anymore, who's doing what to who anymore. I just know that I'm in this post this morning tagged with these people. So, they're all out there doing their own thing at this point, I believe. So I just don't even know. I don't know who is. So Terry Lynn says she still is. So I don't know. Terry Lynn would know. She's out there in the world. She's a worldly woman. A YouTube world. Yeah. I don't know how I'm not that's a tough one. Hypocrites and weirdos. I'm not fully out there to say that, but how do you say that what's happening to you is wrong while it's still fucking happening to me? And you're right there with me, tagged in this thing as their buddy, old friend, old pal, and this is happening to me over and over and over again. And I'm not blaming you for what someone else does, but I just don't understand. So I'm not out to call them hypocrites and weirdos, but if the shoe fits, I don't know. They'll find them if they want them, but I just don't understand why this keeps happening. I don't want to be part of this. Only cares about feeling like she's right. I would think though she's going through her own thing right now, and I don't agree with doxing, harassing. If you feel scared regardless of what, if I see it as not scary and she feels scared, or vice versa, if I'm scared and she don't see it as scary, because let's just let that fly since you brought it up, because it didn't hit me till I just said it out of my own damn mouth. So there was a stream that they were going over Terry Lynn's stream, a reaction, and I left a comment saying people are going to get hurt. This is not going to end until somebody gets hurt. I'm paraphrasing because I don't have the actual screenshot to tell you exactly what I said, but it was something to the effect of somebody's going to get hurt. And hindsight 2020, it was me getting hurt at the time, and I was hurting myself, and a lot of things were happening because of what was happening. So, but anyway, back to then. Bliss Chris literally wanted to know how anybody was going to get hurt. And I think until you go through it, maybe she couldn't understand the hurt or the fear or the what it does to you as a person, or what can happen. But I hope she knows now, and not because I wanted her to go through it, but I hope she can see why I said that. Why I hope hindsight 2020 that she now knows why I said that and what was it's hurtful. It's hurtful to do these things to people. That's I there has to be we should be able to react to things. We should be able to talk about things that are going on in not only our lives, but the people like me talking about this right now. We should be able to speak about things without trying to hurt somebody else or to diminish their pain. I don't know. That's just my theory on it, my feeling on it. I'm not here to be right. I'm here to like give my opinion on something. And I haven't done it in a long time, but even like when I was doing my opinion stuff, and mine typically, if you go back and look at it, the basis of the majority of my stuff was about legal issues going on with these people. Um, that's a background I have, so it was kind of like more the like Shauna being on a YouTube channel talking about her kids and GoFundMe's and stuff was detrimental to her regaining custody of her kids. And I just wanted her to know the consequences of her actions and like, don't do this and you shouldn't be doing this and this is not good. And so that's majority of where my vocalization or reaction to people back then was coming from. So I mean, and I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, because I have lost my shit. Majority though, there's one, maybe this one's not too good either. I'll be honest with you. I've lost myself in this one today. I did. I've cursed more than I wanted to. I've just, I have. I mean, even like the Jessica and things, I didn't want the kids to be harmed. I mean, when she was going between Jason, and that was not a good look for her going through a custody battle or a divorce or any of that stuff. I mean, no, they weren't legally married, but with the kids, it was all, it wasn't to hurt anybody or to try to dox somebody or make them homeless or to take their job or to take their YouTube channel. And that's never been a thing. There's so many YouTube channels and there's enough room for all of us. It didn't even show up in my mentions this morning, but I watch so many people that talk about the same damn thing. It's almost like redundant, but then they have a different take on it. So why not watch more than one? I mean, you can watch more than one person with the same topic and get a different opinion out of it. Her settings on her new channel of or kids content. That's my understanding. I wasn't present for it, but that was where the issue lied, and I think it's fixed now. I'm not saying that made it okay, but I think it's fixed now. But it doesn't stop the damage that was already done. I mean, that's kind of where we're at with all of this, aren't we? Thank you, Eldon. I don't want to, I do agree with you. Venting is good for the soul, but that's not like when I finished my last video and let y'all know what was exactly happening and where things had come to and where they were ending. Hi, Justine. I appreciate you being here. It's a lot. Can't even synopsis this whole thing for you. Can't give you the Clip Notes version. The account isn't new. No, it's not new. It's been, gosh, I don't even know how has it been here. It's been here a long time, that's for sure. Oh, what was I saying? I get sidetracked, Sally. This is why I did my other one on a premiere, because I, especially with my anxiety and stuff, I get sidetracked, and I don't have ADHD, and so or at least I've never been diagnosed with it. I may have it, but I'm not diagnosed. Um, so I did it as the premiere because I needed to try to stay focused. I know I still didn't, even though I was doing it that way, because reading chat and um, doing other things, just I get sidetracked. I really do. Especially when I'm in the midst of anxiety, because I'm just like, I can't catch my breath. I can't catch my words. I can't catch it at all. So it happens. And I thank you for coming in. I hate that you have to catch up on this one. Maybe you don't want to. I don't know. The same person harassing me still harassing me, tagging me and stuff. And, granted, you can say, turn your tags off. But this person in particular has been at this since September, at least, of 2023. And it needs to stop. And I don't have to hide from her anymore. I don't. There's nothing that can make me. I don't have to be her victim anymore. If you don't want me to be a victim, stop victimizing me. Simple. Simple as that. Chicago, only you can appreciate how this is hard for me. I'm just saying. It's been very difficult, very difficult. You've been here through it all. On the other side of the wall. True. If you don't want victims, stop making them. You're going to have them until you quit making them. That's all there is to it. I've had a lot of support. Betty Damn good to see you. Just popped up. I've had a lot of support, and I appreciate every bit of it. It means a lot to me, just like my channel still to this day says I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. I appreciate every comment that's left. All of it. I really do. I just, I don't know how to say anything other than thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on this ride with me. This is not the ride I wanted to take you on, though. This is not my channel that I want, I want to move on. I want to do what I do and talk about what I want to talk about. And this is not what I want to talk about. I don't want to wake up and think I'm getting a message for my delivery for my coffee creamer, and instead I'm being tagged and stuff. I just don't. What shall he say? Popcorn would say I cry victim. I used to say, well, stop making me one, or stop giving me reasons to be a victim. 100%. 100%. Shelly, I will. I don't want to talk about your story without you talking about your story, but I will never get over what happened to you. Shelly Abbott, I am old enough to be your mother, just as she is. Popcorn is old enough to be your mother. I can't imagine doing this to my daughter. So why would I do it to a stranger that's the same age as my daughter? So, like, I have issues. Like, I'm not old enough to be Coley's mom, but I have issues with Coley. So I've tried to be helpful when I talk about her or what she's done, but I don't understand trying to talk. Hi, baby, I'm okay. She's trying to get to me to love on me. It was me. Oh, Lord of mercy. I apologize. I'm not on the screen to mute either. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Come here, baby. Okay, we're good. So her going after Shelly like that hurt my heart so bad. To be a mom. I am a mom. I have children in her age range. I can't imagine doing that to someone, making them have to find a home before Christmas, taking them from their mother, taking the kids from the grandmother, disrupting someone's life to that degree for any reason whatsoever. The kids are taken care of. There's no CPS problems. They're fed, they're clothed, they're schooled, they're loved. All the things. Why would you do what you did to someone that is your child's age, that should be nurtured and cared for? And if you feel that she needs help with life, or that she's not doing things to the standards of teach her something. That's not the lesson you want to teach somebody. Making them homeless, making their kids uneasy, why would you do that to anybody? Why? And someone that is your child's age, that you could parent. And I don't mean parent. I don't want to parent you, Shelly. I don't want her parenting you, for damn sure, Shelly. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. But if you feel that they need help, and I'm not talking like they need a donation, I'm saying like that it, they truly need help, then send them resources, or how to coupon, or how to learn to drive with not one, how to get help for your phobias, or I don't know. But instead, that's not what you did. You attacked, and you belittled, and you kicked, and you rolled that person through the dirt and drugged them and their children. Oh, I'm so behind on comments, but Steph, I don't know what's happening. I've been tagged, just a simple tag. It's nothing. It's on the screen. I know it's small. It was a comment for Terry, I think, from Popcorn, but I'm tagged in it. I just don't want to be tagged. I don't care what it's for. I'm not saying, hold on. Like, it's not saying I don't want to be tagged. This is not the issue. The issue is being tagged by my abuser, by my harasser. I don't want to be tagged by people who are doing this stuff to me. That's my problem. I'm sorry, Shelly. I brought you up and talked all about you, and then cry victim. They helped keep me from helping you, and I feel terrible for that. I'm sorry you had to go through that. And it hurts yeah, because all those lies. I mean, and Shelly has told her story 100 times over and given all the proof and the docs. I'd never do that. First of all, Shelly, I commend you for doing your thing, but fuck you and me showing my court records, or my this, that, and the other. That's your problem, not mine. Not you as in you, but the people who are questioning you. But I understand why you did. I understand why you feel you need to defend. And you've never denied anything. And if anybody knew exactly what you went through and what happened, why you did what you did, why, I mean, you've said it. Listen to her story, listen to what she said, and tell me you might not exactly do the same damn thing. People make mistakes. She's paying for her mistake, if that's what you want to call it. And so it happens. You currently have a copyright strike on your channel. Wait. On the Sarah Jean live, because I played the wrestling stuff and my channel wasn't taken down. There you go. True story. I mean, you have to have 3 copyright strikes in a certain amount of period, in 90 days? 3 copyright strikes in 90 days. Music strikes do not get your channel taken down. They take your monetization for that video. Privacy strikes don't necessarily get your channel taken down. Violating TOS in a harassing, abusive way can get your channel taken down, but it will exactly say this channel was removed for violating TOS, for harassment and bullying. So for a channel to literally say it was taken down by the YouTuber. Oops, sorry. Here we go again. Damn it. I'm sorry. Mailman, hold on. Okay, let's try again. I apologize for all your poor ears out there. Okay, back to my comments. Sorry. Didn't watch Shelly until after all this, so it's like getting the bad. That makes sense, Lisa. It does. That's the problem with it though, because when people say things, they're not necessarily going to go look for the opposite, like I get it, but on the other hand, when it's something so serious about someone's life, that's where it's kind of like you need to investigate, if you will. And I don't mean like you should have to investigate, but to look at the other side and just see where things really are. Wouldn't have to show anything if this person would show their face. I'm sorry, dog jumping in midair caught her. Pup is such a liar and a coward. That's the theme of the day. She's a liar. Also, mass reporting. A lot of people, not just small community. It's like thousands. Yeah, because I mean, even I don't know where people mass reporting, because we don't have masses over here to report. I'm just gonna say, I've seen other communities like I don't even know, but the bigger communities and stuff that Chicago watches, they have so many millions of people over there. Like the JK on Tira's channel, and stuff like they can mass report with millions of followers, but I think us little micro group over here. YouTube will say copyright infringement broke TOS and tells you why the channel says it's gone because the YouTuber removed their channel. Crazy to me that Pop thinks everyone is as stupid as she is and would eat up the. But you know what? And I'm not saying that people are stupid as she is, but she gets some people to believe her, and that's the sad part. But then it always backfires. So, oh, I'm sorry, Betty Boop. I don't know what you said. Never mind. I'll find it. I'm not trying to. What happened? Oh, you can ask again. I don't see what you asked for. All I see is never mind, I'll find it. I'm sorry, I got lost in the comments. Oh, did Chicago share the channel? Oh, it's Shelly's channel. Is that Shelly's channel, Chicago? Oh, it's Queen of Karma, sorry. You gotta put their name with it, girl. Put their name on there. So hold on. Shelly's is next. Okay, sorry. Look for Chicago to put it. So we have Queen of Karma's channel up there, and then the next one will be Shelly's. All right, lost my train of thought again. Told you. Sidetrack Sally over here. Losing it every which way but Sunday. Sunday I just slept all day, so can't lose it there. I agree on one hand. Queen of Karma. Honestly, you should just block them and ignore the losers. And they don't deserve my time. They don't. My problem is that this one in particular, Jughead left. Jughead's the other one. Jughead and Popcorn. I don't know what she wants to be called anymore. She changed her name, so I'm assuming she's going back to Popcorn. Jughead and Popcorn have done this for. Jughead started 20 months ago. Popcorn came in September, so that was June to September, whatever that. So 16 months. I don't know, year and a half to 2 years. We're working on 2 years up to for Jughead. This has been going on, and that's enough. I've had enough. I don't have to hide from the people. These are people who are abusive. Like, there are people who tag me. I've been tagged in other things, and I don't have a problem with that. Um, you tagged me at one point in time. That's not I don't have a problem with tags. Um, but I do have a problem with being harassed and bullied from these two people. So I've had it, and I've remained silent through all that time. I just don't want to remain silent any longer for that. Does that make sense? I mean, I know it don't, but I sat back for all this time and I took it, and a lot happened to me because I just took it, and I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm just not. I want peace. Justice would be the best outcome for me, but more so I want peace. I've had so much happen in my life in the last 20 months, and in the last mm, I don't want to give dates on anything. The last quarter of 2024 was horrific for me, and so I don't want to um I want justice for that, and if they're gonna continue, oh, hell to the yes, I want it all. I drew a boundary and she chose to disrespect it, and you are done being quiet. So I tried to make that point the day was it the it wasn't even the day after. Was it the day? I don't know. Matt Nutter tagged me like within he watched a 2-hour stream of women gossiping or talking on the it was not the stream I did, it was the one right after I did a live, and we were just chit-chatting and having a way with conversation, and he watched that to find something to tag me and Steph and call her a liar and this and that and the other, and was it the same day? I lose track of time anymore, and I had to come out and tell him, "I'm not fucking being harassed by you anymore, stop it," and it was just leave me alone, and I'm not gonna just sit here and keep taking this crap over and over. There's a hard line here, leave me alone. Particular people, leave me alone. Steph's laughing. That was kinda it was so stupid. Oh, it was Melissa. I know what it is now. We were liars because we were protecting Melissa. First of all, I sorry. I have nothing to protect Melissa for. I don't. I don't know why I would protect Melissa. I don't have a clue. I know nothing about Kirsten Scott. Scott. Did I Scott I? Cursed I and Scott. I know nothing about them. I don't have anything to say about that situation. They were brought up with the Melissa thing and protecting Melissa. And I don't know why I would protect Melissa, but that was Julie Virgo's picture. I even Julie knows that's her picture. Melissa knows whose picture it is. I don't know why that person is not only doubled down, but went back around and that is they insist that that picture is Melissa. Even when they showed it's on my channel, they showed the same screenshot with Julie in the top and Melissa having left a comment on her channel and still said that that was Melissa's picture when they were both right there side by side. Hi, Rebrand. It's so good to see you. I didn't know I was going live today either. It was not a planned event. It was a woke up and was tagged and stuff, and here I am. I literally hang out with Melissa in real life. I think I know what I would assume so. I would assume that you know exactly what she looks like. Okay, hypothetically that Melissa's using not a fake picture. I don't want to say that. Say the picture we have of Melissa is not Melissa. She's used that same picture for all the time that I've known of Melissa. And that was gosh, I don't even know. How many years has it been now? It seems like yesterday, but through the Tira stuff when it was back then. Back when you were with not you were with, but the Bambi, Marissa, in all that stuff. So that's the same picture of Melissa. I've seen pictures of Melissa, so I'm going to say that's Melissa. But even let's just say that's a picture she uses. That's the same picture. And the other picture is Julie and always been Julie. So how can you like not say that that's Julie? It's Julie all day long. I do love the fact that you put up Britney Spears and Julie, though. Who's Julie? Yeah, true. You can see Julie on her channel. Well, her channel's not up there anymore, is it? Well, I'm not saying it's not up there. Her channel's there, but I don't think all her content's there. Been to her house, met her family. She's not Julie. Definitely. Okay, and I want to know how she fakes that accent if that's Julie. Just want to know. Asking for a friend. Yes, she does. She goes on camera. She looks exactly like her picture, too. Sometimes you gotta just go, oh, sweetie, poor thing, and just walk away, rolling your eyes. True. She loves Britney. I know. Didn't fully understand the whole thing with Mad Nutter and the pictures. He thought they were one and the same. Julie has been all over YouTube as herself. Yeah, the worst part to me, I know it sounds crazy, but the worst part to me is that he showed the picture. He posted the picture up. And it had the same picture on it with Julia in her bubble of her channel, like me over here to the side. And the comment pinned with hold on, let's see if we can do this. Okay, so it was like similar, not exactly, but like that. And let's say, okay, so it had Julie's picture where my B is, Julie's face, and then where Chicago's over here with her face, it had Melissa. It said Melissa gives Melissa's a bad name right here. And it had Julie and Melissa, and he still said that was Melissa. I just can't. I don't even understand how it happened. I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he posted it and said it with his own channel and then still said it was her. Uh-oh. All blondes are Melissa. Melissa barely even around anymore, but still making weight. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's like Fight Club. Her name is Robert Paulson. Oh, he also said she went on panel. No, she didn't. Julie just highlighted a comment with Melissa May. Yeah, exactly like I just did. Like, okay, there. Oh, sorry. On the wrong channel. Look, okay. So Steph's on my panel. Is that how we're going to say it? Look, Steph's on my panel. No, that's not. I highlighted her comment just like Melissa's was. We can't fix some things. That's all I can tell you. Some things are unfixable. Paranoia be crazy. Is that what we're going to call that? Hold on. Is that for Mad Nutter or for me? Just kidding. There you go. All for you. Oh God. I'm laughing. I'm actually crying. I think it's funny. I don't know how we got to that's Melissa and that's Julie, and it was so much. Anyway, I think we know who it's for. It's for all of them. Fuck them all. I'm just kidding. Well, maybe. I don't know. Today I'm in a fuck 'em all mode. I'm sorry. It's just I've lost my shit again today. I am. I'm better than we started. The tears are happy now. Oh Lord. Don't tag me. I don't know. Not you. I'm not talking about you, Lisa. I'm just saying. Ah, there you go. Shelley Duvall was on my channel. Gotcha. Oh, that'd be, yeah. That's what we need to do now. Who's this one? Delusion. I feel delusional from the situation I'm going through. My patience has been as long as Shelley's sig in that picture, but not anymore. Are you losing patience? Oh. Yeah, true. Villain era, is that what we're in? Oh, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I'm serious. I'm like, my head is spins from this stupidity. But I just know I don't want to be their content anymore. I don't want, for sure, my mental health to be their content anymore. I don't want to even talk about, well, I mean, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to talk about my mental health, but I'm not, that is not my channel. That is not who I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. Sorry, got a text message. I'm sorry, Steph. What'd you say? Oh, I've lost it. I don't give a fuck anymore. These people are trash. I said what I said. Flip it, post it, and do what you want. Clip it. Clip it and post it. True. I don't. That's another thing. I don't. All the clips that were taken from my channel. Do y'all not know we can see those? I'm just asking for a friend. I don't know if people know that or not. When you clip somebody, not when you take clips, they have a place that they show us where the clips are going. Screenshot of this entire chat will be live in several hard drives. I want waves from everybody. Wave at the camera. Yeah, it makes no sense to me. You like F it mode? I just saw that, Lisa. I'm sorry, my chair needs some oil. I actually need a new chair. Y'all quit texting me. I'm just kidding. Side quack. Anyway, my brain is spinning. You're turning 39 this year. Oh, must be nice to be 39 again. Someone is currently upset I called people who talk to kids are racist, etc., stupid and losers. I said what I said. Just in your Discords and hard drives. Got another one. Yeah, I don't even. Are you gonna do a show about that? Are you not show? Stream. I'm telling you, my brain is fried this morning. What time is it? I can't see my clock from here. 11 o'clock. From the moment I woke up, been just like, please do. If you, I mean, most of the people in here I know have know who Shelly is and look at Shelly's, but please look at Shelly's channel, watch Shelly's channel, listen to Shelly, and Shelly will tell you her whole life story against some of our better wishes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But she is who she is. She doesn't hide no bullshit. It is what it is, and it's not what people have made it out to be. So just listen to her in her own words and her own And remember that a lot of what she's putting out there is in defense mode. Like people say something to her and she reacted to it. So take that into consideration when you hear tone or the anxiety in the situation or what have you. But I'm arrogant. I do think people are stupid. Yeah, if there are some stupid people. Stream about an anonymous channel who dislikes me and thinks I'm arrogant. No. When it keeps moving on me. Everything everyone knows about me is against their will. There's a lot of defense mode in there, Shelly. It's okay. It's okay. I know why. If people take into consideration what happened over this last period of time and where you ended up and how you got there, to then go back and hear what put you there and how this happened, then I think it makes all the sense in the world. But if you just hear it, sometimes you might take that in consideration. No, the 13-year-old mean girl needs to end. I don't know what the point in that is. We can support each other, we can dislike each other and just leave each other on their own channels, and I don't I mean, I know people say that this is a group and that is a group, and I I appreciate people who can cross over and hold their ground and be who they are and maintain their own dignity, but then I don't know, like today, then people being tagged in her post, are they maintaining their dignity? Is she dragging them down? Are they participating? I don't know. So that's a problem too, I guess. Oh, Steph, who could dislike you? Tell me who could dislike you. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, like, Queen of Karma. Exactly. Be just care about the people who are good to you. Make the content you want to make and fuck the rest of them. Honestly, I think that's how it should be. I think that's how it should be. I'm not going looking for trouble. I'm not going looking for the problem. It's in my notifications and in my inboxes, then that's on you. That's not on me. I didn't look for that. I don't mean you in general. I'm talking about people who do it, you know. You obviously wanted me to see it. Obviously. People who hate the truth. Yeah. I just, there's so much going on in the world in general, like the world. You know, when some of this was going down, we have a YouTuber that not many people know about, but a YouTuber that was in the North Carolina hurricane and had lost personal belongings and things. And, you know, nobody paid attention to that because of what was going on. There was the fires in Los Angeles. There's, you know, things are real shit is happening in the world. Plane crashes, you know, I mean, everything, anything. It could be right in your backyard. It could be something national news. It doesn't matter. There's real stuff going on, and this is stupid. It is stupid. True. I think the one train wreck I might, well, there's times I get tired of it, but Coley, I do. I think I subject myself to that one because I'm just like, what personality, what lie, what manipulation? Because I, I I go all the way back. I with her and it. Who's she going to be today? Who's she going to be tomorrow? What story are we going to hear? I think that draws me to keep listening to her stuff. I hear you. But you know, I'm just gonna, and I don't know truth from fiction, but Coley said that she was had CPS called on her back when I was there. I didn't call CPS, but I was there when she said that she was suicidal, which I don't I hope not, but this is her words, that she was there and that she okay, hold on. Backtrack for 1 second. She had been talking over and over and over and over again about how she had a cocktail of medications to end life in her closet for her terminal illness for a long time, like over and over and over and over again. So it was already a well-known topic that she had this cocktail. What she did with Sarah Jean, gonna go somewhere and take this cocktail, wanted to meet her for all that. We all knew this story. So it wasn't like it was a one-off thing. We heard it. So she comes on and says she had this issue, that she was feeling that way, and that she gave them to her teenage son, her oldest son, and that he had yeah, it's all bullshit, rebrand. I'm not saying this is I'm trying to relay her words, not that I believe this shit. I'm just saying that she over and over said that this was happening, and then said this situation happened. Then she comes on and says that CPS was called. Well, excuse me. If they were, there was reason for that. There was absolute reason for that. You don't come on and say, I have this medication. I almost used it, but in order to save myself, I gave it to a kid, a child, an underaged child. And then they had to lock it up and keep it from you. And then you ship them off to Shreveport and all this stuff that she was saying. And then she's complaining CPS was called. Well, you can't say that type of thing as it's happening in the moment and not expect for someone to report you for that. I'm sorry. I'm not the real life. I'm not but that is a situation that you put a child, if what you said was true, which is liar. I'm seeing it all through is popping up. We all know Coley's a liar, but how do you, in that, if she wants to complain about that, why would you tell someone such a story that would harm your child and not expect someone to look out for your child? I don't know. So there was an investigation once before, supposedly. But why wasn't that? More should happen from that if that's the truth. She said it happened. Never contacted police prior to last week. 3 year. Chicago, you have held to that. You have held to that. So eventually it's going to come out, but so, okay, hold on. So I'm not under any binding contract with anybody, including Steph. No, I'm just kidding. But so I don't even know. She goes such long periods of time without doing it. But like, say 3 streams ago, I don't know. She came on and she literally said that the end was near. Look at my legs; they won't go down, or I don't know what. I didn't see. It was real dark, and I was like, I'll watch this later. It was gone before over. And she was like, my legs are so bad, and I'm deteriorating, and I'm almost to the end, and so that was happening like 3 streams ago. And then the next stream I saw of her, she's standing in her kitchen, rocking back and forth on those legs that were dying 2 days before, whatever it was. And she was back on her feet, and like, I'm confused. I'm so confused of this terminal. What is she terminal from? I don't know. Perhaps she should left it. How about the gummies? I know you're saying junk food, but I think there's a little more to, like, I'm not opposed to people using gummies or CBD or THC, or that's no. But abusing it or using it to a point that you're no longer coherent on a live stream, that's a problem. Yes. 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 I don't want to, these things stick around forever. But yeah, I don't. there's a lot of people in that are in recovery that have questioned whether it's even just gummies. That's all I can say on that. I don't have that. I've never used in that respect. I mean, I've used. I don't want anyone to think that I'm like, I've never used. I'm goody two shoes. I have tried and done and played with, but I've never had an addiction. I've never had an issue when I did. So I don't know that side of it. But people in recovery say that there's a pattern going on. If we watch it, that we will see the pattern play out to where that person is abusing at least a prescription for the recovery, that MAT product, and that it's a cycle that they're going through, that they're using something on a monthly basis more often than they should. Does that make sense? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, because she's the one that gave all the years. She gave the, like, I have 5 years to live, and that was when Sarah Jean was around. And then she came back and she said it's worse than they thought, and she only had X amount of it shortened it, like, by half at least, I don't remember. And then that time has passed. That time has come and went, and it's over with. See, I'm not getting into the debate because I don't know the, I don't know. I believe people that know. That's what I believe. She told me she was dying within months, a year to live, tops like 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Are you sure it wasn't longer? Yeah, no way. Her monthly drive visits to the doctor make me feel stronger in believing that ain't no gummies that put her in that condition. True. There's something to that too. So ill, but would put her body through the trauma of cosmetic surgery and make that. Yeah. If I mean, okay, how do I put this? I can see people wanting to appear whole, if that makes sense, because there was a lot of dental issues going on there, and holes that were visible, and more than holes, but you know what I'm talking about. So if she wanted to get dentures, even knowing that she has a terminal illness and that she's not long for the world and all that, to have that last smile with her kids' pictures or what, I am all for that. But to go through all these individual implants, which I still don't believe that either. Where's the bottom teeth? But anyway, to go through all of that while you're dying doesn't make sense to me. Mm, I don't know what that means. Croaker? I don't know what that means. But then, okay, if you remember when she was getting the dental implants, individual implants, then she was also looking at a mommy makeover, a BBL, or, I don't know, all the things. So why would you do that if you were terminal? I'm just saying. She mentioned the drive to him and the money she would need. Ugh. Isn't that terrible? Like, she said she was stopping the medications for the lupus, but then would take other medications. Why wouldn't you just stop medications? I don't know. I wish she'd come back and just, like, say, hey, I've made some mistakes. I'm going to own them. I don't know if she has to list them one by one, but own them and do different. But it's like one day I felt bad for her when I did my last talk. She had just done a short that said Just because people pretend they're okay doesn't mean they're okay. And I, for one, know that sentiment from my heart. I know that. So I do not want to push somebody who's in a bad place or feeling in a bad place. I just don't. But then the next day to come on and be back to her normal, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, I'm God's favorite, whatever her words are. How do I justify how I felt yesterday and not think that I was duped and I was the dumb one, you know? Like, I don't know. I want to give people, take them at their word, because when you get to that point, your word may be life or death, I mean, it just may be. But then when you have so many times that you play that card over and over, you start to question whether they just have, that's their only card that they ever play. She is entertaining. Do you remember when she made the videos and the edits and stuff, that like she put work into it. She can do it. But then I don't know what this came into, where she just started doing, and she wouldn't do lives for long. Remember when Sarah, well, I don't know if anybody's, a lot of you do, but Sarah Jean was wanting to do lives all the time, and she would like, I can't find the link, and doing all that crazy stuff. And I don't think she wanted to do lives. And then finally she got into them, and that's all she does anymore, and she puts no effort into it, and it's always starts out with, I'm sorry I look so bad, I just have a little bit of mascara on, or I don't have anything on but some concealer, or why do you have to, and then you're talking to kids, and it's just the whole thing is a bad look for her. Like I said, I can't question everybody. Hey Chris, good to see you. I can't question everybody who comes, because that was kind of funny to watch too. I'm sorry, that was but where people would put they would come in and say hi, and let's just say Chris was a new person and said, hey ladies, and we're like, they'd be like, Chris, are you 18? Are you over 18? Can you tell me how you're over 18? And it was just crazy. Like, you can't do that to your audience. Like, question them as they come in and interrogate them like that. It's just, you can't. It was insane to me. And then the one person, I don't even know who it was, they're like, you're scaring people, let me handle this. And they wanted to say like, um, hey, or what field are you in? Like, where do you, what job do you have? And it's like, you can't do this to the people in your chat. You cannot. Chris, I believe it. You are 12, but you can stay, because, I'm just kidding. But yeah, she would like, I'm 14. Barbie girl was 14, and she's like, cool, you're my daughter's age. Welcome. And it's like, and then she went on to talk about some of the most nastiest stuff that I would never talk to. I'd not talk to my own kid. I ain't gonna lie. There's some things I might have had a conversation with her, but not a stranger's kid forever. It wouldn't happen. Well, if she can't get adults to like or respect her, why not go after the impression? Because I understand the verbiage of what I just read, but you know why. She had adults that liked her, though, over time. That's the sad part. She really did. She had adults that watched her and tried to support her, and just felt that, well, she's just going through something, or she just needs friends, or she doesn't know what true friendship's like. Looking at, like, you would believe that she'd been done wrong, And then um people supported her, though, and they wanted to see her do good, and I was one of them. I know for fact, I, I just don't understand why she is so self-destructive. Do you like pizza? I'm sorry, Lisa. I don't know if it was, I missed that one, but there was some stupid questions that, like, they were going to narrow it down to how they were going to determine the age of the viewers by the questions that they ask, and they were some crazy questions. Hey KJ, it's good to see you. Hope all's well in your world. especially when she came out with saying she was terminal. So wrong to do to your supporters. You know, I mean, okay, so truthfully, if you have a terminal illness or even just an illness that you need um what prayer support, any of the things that you know, even financial, whatever, I don't think you shouldn't talk about it, that you shouldn't vocalize what's going on in your life and even make that content if you need to. But it was it was evident she was lying. Chris. She even had my support when she first said that. She had a lot of people's support. And I mean, even if, okay, so if it were even just the lupus, let's try to dumb it down just a little bit, but just having lupus is something to educate people on and tell them what life is like with lupus and what it's like to take the medicine and how it makes you feel or anything, you know, to what am I trying to say? Like you can educate people or give them informational, you know, content from that situation. But I think it's because it was always so dramatic and so how do you go through all these things? Her stigmatas. I don't want to laugh at that. That's not funny. But who bleeds from their eyeballs? I don't. And you know, I did want to see it. I ain't gonna lie. She said, "I'm gonna go now, so y'all don't see me cry blood." And I was like, "No, no, stay, stay." In my mind, of course, because I'm blocked on her channel, so it's not like I would type in there anyway. But I wanted to see the stigmata. I really did. Depends on what type of lupus. Yeah, I mean, but any kind of if it's affecting her and it's doing things to her. So she mentioned one day, she said something, she named off a condition, and I had to Google it and look it up and everything. And it's hyper flexing, like the people in the contortionists in like circus or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But how you can, you know, bend your hand all the way back in your body to your butt, your head touching your, you know what I mean? All that bendy contortionist moves. It's a flexibility condition. And she said she had it. And I was like, wait a minute. We've all seen you, Coley. Her fingers have what look like arthritis. I'm not trying to, you know, the joints look swollen. And I'm saying that I believe that she has lupus or something. So, but to then say you have this other condition that's not a lupus condition is like, what are you doing? You're on the total opposite of what you were talking about. So, ugh, I don't know. She came up with new conditions every time. she said, she said, use my slur water. Sorry. It's it's bad. You know what the sad part is? Here's the worst of everything. That someday, knock on wood, she doesn't, but she's going to be diagnosed with something and nobody's going to believe a damn thing she says. Like the worst thing could happen to her and she could come on right now and have just left the hospital, the doctor's office, the car accident, the whatever just happened, and none of us are going to believe what she said. And that's the worst of it. Ehlers-Danlos, is that it? I looked it up and it said like she was like super flexible. I was like, no, you don't have that. Yes, rebrand. That's my problem is like nobody believes that stuff. It's what Welsh has? Oh, sorry, I don't know. I believe you. I don't know. I just know I looked up whatever she said in the moment she said it, and it was like, no, Coley, this is not what you've got going on. That's hilarious. I heard her say that Ehlers, whatever the fucking I didn't Google it. It's about flexibility. Yes. Yes. And she shows signs of what she had, like, her joints are swollen, her legs are swollen, she has problems, but she copied Welsh's allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. That's another thing, if you say something, like, there'll be something the next time she goes live, there'll be if I went live and then she goes live, or if Steph goes live, or if Chicago or anybody goes live, and then you listen to Coley the next time, she'll say something that you said in your live and swear she doesn't watch, but she'll repeat not repeat like the context of the situation, but like she'll use the words you used, or she's a copier. She is a character. But she could be funny. That's the sad part. If she'd use it in the right context. Liaritis. That's true. If she would just use her abilities in a productive way, we'd all be good for it. True. It's in her head. I think all of it's in her head, though. I mean, I think that there's some underlying the lupus or something that it's there. I'm not denying that she has some affliction, but there's a lot more going on that needs to be looked into. And having 3 children, and that, that's, she needs to, like, think about what she's leaving out in the universe, because even if she deletes it off her channel or whatever, everybody has their hard drives and different things. So it's like, why would you want to leave this, even if they're lies or for content? Maybe she tells her kids, I'm just doing this for content. But like, she said something the other day about something was going on in her life, and then her daughter said, you just have anxiety. It's like, the kids know what's going on in their world, diabetes. That's true. Wasn't she going to move closer? Yeah, that didn't work out because her basement flooded, and she really didn't like that person. And so she rents. This was a whole thing. Like, you rent a place, and she said, she's told us it's a rental. Then when she needed it for an excuse, she tried to say that she had to pay tens of thousands of dollars to replace all the carpet and do the things that the insurance and the homeowner was covered for, and he paid for, the landlord paid for. And so she used it all as an excuse, but she used that content creator for a lot of things, and there was no friendship there. I don't think she knows how to be I don't think she knows how to be a friend. Because you don't have to be perfect to be a friend. You don't have to, but you can tell she does not treat her friends well. She's given the Clippers enough content to last at least a decade of daily stream work. True. I'd rather not know. I hear you. Stage 5 clear. Yeah, but okay, just for because you said that, I need to. So she would come on and she'd say she's a stage 5 clinger, and she would downgrade that friend to the dirt, like stomp on her head and twist it in, and then she's like, you can call me. What the fuck? Who's gonna call you after you talk to him that way? Like, publicly, like, publicly make him look like an idiot, or try to. I'm not saying that she did it work, because we all can see through Coley. Don't take that to mean, but the way she spoke to her friend, and I get when you have fallout, you say things and stuff, but she would literally say that stuff on a live, and then in the same breath say, you can call me. Why don't you just call me? I would never speak to her again. And she said she recorded her. She said she had all the, like, when they would talk in StreamYard, you can do speak to people without recording it or without putting it on YouTube. And she would have conversations with her, and that area. And then she said, "You didn't know I was recording you." Well, the only way you can record I mean, you can record, like I can click the record button, but the other person will see that it's recording. So if she did it nefariously, like with a external camera towards the computer or laptop, whatever she was using to have that conversation. So it wasn't like she did it with her intentionally. What happened with Rebus? Rebus came in and essentially, to what I took from it, and this was me, as the person speaking, I was speaking about what was happening to me with being tagged and all that this morning. And Rebus came in, and Hoggets came in, and she was leaving some information, and Rebus came in and said, "Oh, so you're good with Patty and Hoggets?" And I don't think that's the case, and I don't think that he should be good with Popcorn and her promoting him and, like, their best buds and all that stuff either. So there was a little bit of confrontation about who was in my chat, and if people were going to give me information about Popcorn, I'm willing to take it from whoever it is. So that, I don't know. That's really all that happened. I've never had an issue with Rebus. I've never felt that he was picking sides or doing anything. I mean, he's got his side. We know his side. I think it's very obvious. But I've never had an issue with Rebus until he came in and wanted to know why I was having people in my chat. No, I don't. That was part of my conversation earlier. I do not believe. I love Rebus. I think he came in hot and just misunderstood the situation. Yeah. I think so too, but I don't think you should come in when I'm in the and maybe he didn't know where I was at in the conversation, but that's on him, not on me. But at the time that he came in, I had just unleashed that I don't want to be tagged. I've drawn a line. I did my video before. You talk about live stream reactions to that was making fun of my mental health. There was all that stuff going on. So I understand, but you can read it. I'm not taking my chat down. I'm not editing this video, so it'll be in the chat and in the video. You should be able to get the full context of all of it. It's there. I'm not taking it, and I'm not going to manipulate it or take the chat away or any of that stuff. So you should be able to get the full picture of where I was and where he was and where she was and where all of that. It's there. He made fun of me and made videos. I didn't see that, Chris. I'm sorry. Oh, rebrand. What was I saying? Denise. No. What I said earlier about the Denise is from what Juggy Rat is showing is that these people have a life. They have businesses that they run and operate. They have parties and social events and charity work and all the things I don't believe Popcorn's capable of. So, no, I don't believe that Popcorn is Denise. I'm sure there was more to it than that, but that's the gist of it. No, I really hope not either. Especially someone who has that much life. Why would you spend so much time doing what you've done over here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Juggy Rat is okay. If Juggy Rat's Mad Nutter, if Juggy Rat is not Mad Nutter, they are like chef's kiss impersonation of Mad Nutter. Okay. So we'll leave it at that. The things that these people are going to be in other chats, it happens. Yeah, I don't have any I am not, how can I put this? I will not condone what's happened to anybody by anyone that feels that they've been abused, harassed, verbally assaulted, any of that. But that's not her intent coming in here to um like explain herself away or mm, make light of her situation. She essentially was saying, and I don't even like what she gave me was not enough to, I can't work with that. And you'll know, Steph, it's a, she said I could file a Jane Doe, John Doe lawsuit and do this and that, the other, and that can happen, but not in this context. And I need to know who this anonymous person is to move forward with my case. And I don't have enough funds for a lawyer and private investigator and all the things I need to do it that way. So I know somebody is going to know who that person is eventually, and I'm here for it. That was my thing. So really her information wasn't as useful as it could be. So I don't know. He came in at the wrong time to like say what he said. He is a known doxer and has doxed incorrect. That's my, yeah. Yeah, I don't, so that's why with the Denise, I hate to use their names even. That couple, it's, to me right now, it's just a doxing people who aren't in the situation. Like, to me, they're random people that you've just doxed for no reason. I think if they really had the information they had, they would, I don't know why you would put it out there like that. So I don't think it's them or why you would put them. I mean, he's posted their Facebooks and their business and what streets they're located on, and I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, like, they're business owners. They own like 10 McDonald's or something. I don't know. I didn't pay that close attention to know the numbers. I'm throwing a number out there, but the stuff he has shown, they're they donate, I don't know. They contribute to society way too much, for my opinion, to be the people we're talking about. So they're not the right people. All right. Well, I am so happy y'all come to visit me today and listen to me rant and rave. And I'm going to have to go. I got to get ready for another appointment. And I'm sorry I had to do this. This is not what I wanted to do. I don't want to talk about this person. I don't want to, but I don't want to be tagged anymore. Do you hear me? Can we just stop tagging me? Leave me alone. And everybody have a good day. And let's start over. No way that they own McDonald's. No, no, no. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You win. Someone who's never had a chicken nugget. No, you can't have a McDonald's for that be your whole career and your whole life. It can't be. You at least have to taste it. Come on. Thank you for coming. Y'all have a good day. I hope to see you in some other comment sections, and I hope the next stream is not about any of this crap, to be honest with you. So trust anyone who hasn't ate a chicken nugget. I don't trust anyone who hasn't had a chicken nugget and then have grandchildren too. No, you have to have a chicken nugget at least once. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. Have a good day. Thanks for coming. I'll see you out there in the YouTube streets.